Hi, I'm Matt Hicks. I'm the editor-in-chief at the Daily Review in Towanda. So I'm going to talk a little bit about journalism and specifically working at a newspaper. I've been a news reporter for quite a long time. Started in 2005 in radio, and then got a chance to work in a newspaper up in Sayre, the Morning Times. I then went to TV as a news producer for about 3 years, came back to print, and then this opportunity came up to become editor-in-chief, and I took it, started in 2016, and have been doing this since. A big thing with working in this field is experience. At high school, that means working for a school newspaper if you have one, working with your school yearbook. But college is where you'll definitely get a lot of good experience that will help you in a job like this. Whether it's working for your college newspaper, which is a lot more professional than what you'd be doing at high school level. And you also, still have that guidance so you can screw up and the consequences aren't as dire as it would be if you were actually on the job. Internships too, you get that real world experience that I think is very crucial. I tell people every summer, even after your freshman year, try to get an internship, even if you're just shadowing and watching people do their jobs. You're going to learn how this job applies to the real world and what to expect and how you can apply your education, which can help you as you go further in your studies. You don't need a bachelor's degree in journalism necessarily to do this job. I went for communications with a concentration in audio radio, and I minored in English. I've seen people go political science. There's people out there who have, let's say, majored in computer science, and then they're able to work at a big tech publication or another larger publication as their tech reporter because they have that background experience and can write intelligently about some issues that might be more complicated for the regular everyday person. So the world of journalism is wide open as far as education. You can take just about any education and really tailor it to this field. Just as long as you have that writing experience as well that you can bring to the job. Pay. This job's not going to make you rich by any means. Our reporters start out between $11 and $12 an hour. If you're a lower level editor, maybe $14 to $15 an hour. I'm just above $20. I think actually around $22 an hour it figures out. And it's decent, but there's definitely jobs that you could get into in other fields that would pay you a lot more, where you'd start at that $40,000 a year mark and go up from there. But it's not all about money. People that do journalism love it. It's a passion for them. There's long hours. The hours are uncertain. Not everything fits between a 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. shift. Sometimes you have things happening in the morning. Sometimes things happen late at night and you have to go to them. And sometimes your days just keep going and going, and you gotta figure out, okay, I'm having a long day today. Maybe I can have a short day later in the week. As we call comp time, which we do a lot of that. You have to be flexible and willing to roll with the punches in this job. But, there's a lot of fun stuff. You get to meet some really cool people, even at this local level, a lot of politicians who are, working in Washington, D.C. Sometimes when celebrities are around the area, you get to meet them too. At all different levels. The big one I can think of is Gordon from Sesame Street. who was a little staple of my childhood. And, you know, we've even had the president come into the area back in 2012, I believe it was. So local reporters from all around the region got to be there and see President Obama in person. So there's a lot of cool perks to this job. And as you, you know, get your experience in the local level and move up to bigger markets, you know, the sky's the limit. You can even, you know, take what you're reporting on if you're covering a subject and become an expert in it and write a book. And, you know, as I said, this job itself won't make you too rich, but, you know, if you get a good book deal and are able to sell a book, you know, you can make some good money. Let's see, tools of the trade when we're out on assignment. You might see us like scribbling in a notebook like this, pen, paper. Some of us know shorthand, so we can write a lot quicker than others. Some of us don't, like me. I don't, so I use an audio recorder. You just flip it on and you can record whatever people are saying. And then, as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So we use a camera like this. Get to, you know, because a newspaper would be boring without pictures. So we like to get as many pictures as we possibly can to make the stories look better and, you know, to catch the eye, you know, as people are looking to see what's in today's paper. So I believe that does it for my presentation. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me at mhicks@thedailyreview.com. So good luck with everything, and thank you for listening.